So I wanted to make a video on the Melissa Barrera firing. I am a huge Scream fan, and seeing this news made me very sad because I think it's all unfair. So the news came out that she was fired on Wednesday last week, and it was announced by Spyglass that she was fired because of anti-Semitic statements. But when you look at what she had posted, it was just a statement on the situation and that it should be peaceful in the world and that she supports Palestine. From what I have seen, there is nothing anti-Semitic in what she has said. And her statement after the firing reinstated that she's not anti-Semitic and that she wants peace for everyone. But Spyglass decided to fire her, and now Jenna Ortega has left the production too. As I said, in this situation I think it's very unfair. She has free speech and, like other celebrities, has supported Israel and not got fired. She has the right to say something and not get fired. And now the question is if we are going to get a Scream 7 at all. Because I personally don't want a Scream 7 if you are going to leave off this story that you have almost finished, and in the third movie it's all dropped because you fired your main star. And I think there is a possibility, if several cast members keep leaving the project, that Scream 7 will not be produced. Because you can't do a movie without your cast. I'd rather not get a Scream 7 at all than just drop off this story that has been built up in the 7th movie. I don't really understand the logic behind this. Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega are very important for this trilogy. No matter what your opinion may be, they are the center of this trilogy. So seeing a 7th movie without these two characters would feel awkward. You just leave off your main characters in a way like this. It's just, I don't know. I am also a very big fan of this franchise. It's my favorite horror franchise. But a 7th movie without these two characters would kinda make me not want to see the movie if it gets produced. Yes, you can bring back Neve Campbell, and that would be a good thing, but it would just feel like this awkward thing. You know this happened, and the 7th movie with Neve Campbell would feel repetitive. You are going back to a character that her story is kind of finished. It was already finished in 5, you can say, because she didn't have a big role in 5, but she is of course a big character in this franchise and she deserves all the respect. But with how Spyglass have treated Melissa Barrera, it just feels wrong to go see a 7th movie for me. It just... I just think if you are firing an actor for her or his opinion, then you have to fire other actors with a different opinion also. It has to be fair and not one-sided. When you are showing that her opinion is not okay, then you have to react to other actors too that have an opposing opinion too. Because as it stands, firing an actress because she is wanting a ceasefire and she is supporting Palestine just doesn't look good for Spyglass. As of now, they have not cancelled a 7th movie, so it will be interesting to see what they will do with a 7th movie. It will be interesting to see what they are planning for this when you have lost your two main leads. And truthfully, my excitement for a 7th movie, despite me loving this franchise, has gone down drastically because of this. The Scream franchise is the most consistent horror franchise, or at least among the most consistent horror franchise in quality. And dropping your two main characters that have been in 5 and 6 just makes me think that this 7th movie will not be that good, and that makes me very disappointed. because I want a Scream movie to be good. Many are thinking that Neve Campbell will be back, but I'm not so sure because she dropped out of Scream 6 because Spyglass wouldn't pay her what she was asking for. So them asking her back to the 7th movie would just be desperate, because when they didn't need her, they dropped her, and now that they are desperate, they want her, and that's just not a good look. And I'm not sure at all that bringing her back would save Scream 7. All I know now is, with the information we have, is that I'm not very interested in seeing a Scream 7 at all. They are basically ruining a franchise that has a great run, especially in horror. And I think it would be stupid to make a Scream 7 where your main two characters have left abruptly. Don't get me wrong, there are ways to do it. One way would be to bring in the legacy characters and do one last movie with the legacy characters. Another one would be to make Scream 5 and 6 just a couple of entries in the Stab franchise. But I do think still that what happened would still have an impact. So for me, I would cancel Scream 7 and wait 5 to 10 years before making a new movie. Because I would think that releasing and making Scream 7 right now would impact the box office a lot. I would also want Spyglass to sell the rights to the franchise to another studio. Because whatever they decide to do from now on, the impact of what they did to Melissa Barrera will follow them. So it's better to sell to another studio and let them have it. And then Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega can come back to the franchise. Because ultimately, I want nothing but the best for the franchise moving forward. And hopefully they can work something out and Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega can come back. If not, I'm not really interested in seeing a Scream 7. This has been Boogeyman Cinema. And if you liked this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
A little walk to the edge of town. Now spread your wings and fly. Twinkle lights of the city look so damn pretty when you fly so high. It's hard to know that down below the streets, babe, are swimming deep in blood. Enough to make a grown man cry. You really wanna know what's wrong with this land? Just scratching your head with your red right hand. You're under the mirror day after day. You see a pretty face crumbling away as you become your mom and daddy. Scream once, scream twice, now scream again. Cover that face with your red right hand.